What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Third Floor Arcade. This is Jason, and today I'm going to be doing part 2 of a video that I did a few weeks ago, where I discovered a whole bunch of old video games in my basement. If you didn't see that video, it was a huge collection of like Intellivision games, Sony PlayStation, and Sega Dreamcast stuff that I totally forgot that I even had in my basement. But a few days after that, I discovered my my old Super Nintendo collection. I was just collecting dust down there. It was buried in a bunch of boxes. And it's just pretty good timing as the Super Nintendo just celebrated its 30-year anniversary as it was released in August of 1991 in North America. It had a 13-year lifespan and sold 49 million units worldwide. It's definitely one of my favorite consoles of all time. Probably this along with the Sega Dreamcast. But today I'm just going to quickly go through some of these games. Definitely some really good ones that I might start playing again. As you can see, I got the console there on the right with 2 controllers. And I think I have like 18 games here. And a lot of them are just some of my all-time favorite Super Nintendo games. So let's start off going through some of this stuff. So here we got Super Mario World. This is the pack-in game. And definitely the most successful Super Nintendo game in its lifespan. I believe this sold like over 20 million copies. Definitely an iconic game and definitely an all-time great. So next up we got the Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. Definitely my favorite RPG of all time. This was released in '91 and definitely one of the greatest of all time. This is probably top 3 Super Nintendo games in my opinion, if not maybe the best. Alright, so next up we got Donkey Kong Country. This is, at one point I believe this was a pack-in game. Super successful game. They sold over 9 million copies of this worldwide. Just awesome graphics, gameplay. Just a super fun game. I'll have to check the value of that. I'm not sure what that's going for on eBay. Alright, so next up we got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This was a side-scrolling beat-em-up. Definitely a really good game. This got awesome reviews in like EGM and GamePro. This along with like Batman Returns I think are the 2 best, were my favorite beat-em-ups on the Super Nintendo. Even though I wasn't a huge Power Rangers fan, I was kind of a little bit past my time, but this game was really good. Alright, so what else we got here? So next up we got Super Mario Kart. Definitely an awesome one. I think this was also a pack-in game at one point. And they sold over 8 million copies of this. So it's super successful, Super Mario Kart. This is actually my favorite Mario Kart of all the different games that were released over the years too. Alright, what else we got? Next up, we got Starfox. This is an awesome shooter, which introduced those polygon graphics. Another really successful game. I think this got like near perfect reviews in all those video game magazines. Definitely a good one. This is, in my opinion, top 5 Super Nintendo game. Next up, we got Mortal Kombat 2. So I remember I had this also for the Sega Genesis when I was a kid, and I actually liked the Genesis version a lot better. If I remember correctly, the Super Nintendo version didn't have blood or gore. They kind of bleeped all that out for some reason. I guess they wanted to be more family appropriate, I guess. But I remember the graphics were awesome on this. The gameplay was good. It was just missing that the blood factor. All right, what else we got here? Joe and Mac. This is a game that was called actually Caveman Ninja in the arcade. It was a Data East game. Not a huge fan of Joe and Mac or Caveman Ninja, but I know there's a lot of fans out there of this game. I don't think this is worth that much, actually, this Joe and Mac game. All right, next up we got NBA Jam, one of the best sports titles of all time. This is a really good one. Definitely has some fading on this cartridge, but this is just a classic. Definitely put a lot of time in on this game. NHL Stanley Cup. I remember this was a pretty unique game. It was different from like the NHL 96, 95 and all that. Like the camera angles were a lot different. It had good graphics, but I don't think this would hold up very well today. Tetris Attack is a super fun game in the long line of Tetris games that have been released over the years. Pretty good one. Always been a huge Tetris fan. Super addicting. All right, we're getting down to the end here. Next up, we got Super Street Fighter 2. This is a really good one. Always been a huge Street Fighter 2 fan. Probably my favorite arcade series. And Super Nintendo did a great job with porting this game to their console. Mario Paint. I don't really remember much about this, but anything with Mario is usually pretty good. All right, so next up we got Batman Returns. This is personally probably one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. Awesome side-scrolling beat 'em up. Just the graphics and gameplay were just amazing in this game. Like I said before, this and that Power Rangers game are probably my two favorite beat 'em ups for the Super Nintendo. We got Madden 94. This is one of the older editions. These old sports games don't really hold a lot of value today, but definitely a very good game. I used to buy all these Maddens every year. Whenever a new one came out, I always bought it. All right, next up we got Super Mario All-Stars, another great one. This got excellent reviews in a lot of those magazines like GamePro and EGM. Just a ton of fun this one was, and I'll have to check the value on this one. If I had to guess, without the box and everything, it's probably like $20, $25, something like that. All right, last but not least, we got SimCity. This was actually one of my first Super Nintendo games I bought. I was always the biggest SimCity fan, and I remember with this game, I had a code where you get unlimited money, and you could just build these like amazing cities, and just a lot of fun. I love the Nintendo version of SimCity. Was just excellent. It had a lot of different features than like the PC version and all the other ones out there. But this is definitely a good game. I don't think this is worth a lot, but definitely have great memories with with SimCity on Super Nintendo. But guys, let me know what's your favorite Super Nintendo game. And if you had this, would you keep this, or would you sell this? I know there's a lot of people trying to get their hands on like these old Super Nintendo collections. But let me know, guys, in the comments below. Alright guys, thanks for checking out Third Floor Arcade. Please like and subscribe. I have a ton more videos coming. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.